Hey, it's Emanuel, your body code practitioner out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Just wanted to do a really quick video in regards to something that's not so serious, something about questions and answers, just because I'm always talking about energy healing or something with self-development or something spiritual. Sometimes you just gotta, just go off the cuff. I mean, for example, there's a random donut here. Like, why is it here? We have no idea. No, just because my son Hayden. But the point is that sometimes we just gotta, just roll the donut and make a video about my personal life, just kind of like, just things that are not have to do on subject with something. So here we go. So Michelle asked me if I have any things that I normal people fandoms, and Star Wars actually is a big one for me. I love Star Wars, but I also love Stranger Things. I actually thought that was pretty an awesome show. I don't know. I'm really into like movies a lot, and certain directors really get to me, like Finch films or Fincher. I don't even know his last name, but like movies like Fight Club, like 127 Hours. There's a couple just movies. They have to have like a really like they have to engage me and pull me and like make me cry, make me laugh. I like movies like that. Um, Sandra, Sandra said, "What's your favorite meal?" I would say it's between a toss up between Peruvian food and sushi. If you haven't tried Peruvian food, write this down. Lomo saltado, which is basically like beef, fries, onions, and rice. Super carved out. Totally. I know I probably just upset all my vegetarian friends, but it's really good. Lomo saltado and ceviche de pescado, which is fish like in this lemon thing. They call it leche de tigre, which means like tiger's milk, but it's like very lemon sauce in there. It's really, really good. Also sushi, huge fan of sushi. I could eat sushi every day. Um, Dawn said, "You seem to be very disciplined. Do you go to bed and wake up at the same time?" I wake up around 4:30, 5 a.m. Every day. I love waking up that early. I get a lot of like either paperwork done or I do some reading. So yeah, I do. I like waking up early. Nighttime, I'm not that good. I'm kind of like a zombie. If you take me out at like around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, if I start kind of looking into like, if I start staring at a plant for like an hour and you start poking my head, I probably still won't even wake up from my days. So yeah, nighttime, not that. So if you really want to like mess around with me, just take me to a club around 10 o'clock at night, just push me around and just, yeah, you can just kind of mold me into this little Play-Doh and just, that would happen. So favorite place to travel, besides this really good ice cream place here. Danielle asked a question. She says favorite place to travel. I don't know. I really liked Switzerland. I think that was a really nice place. I saw some castles up there and just beautiful roads and nice people there actually. So yeah, Switzerland. I think we ate frites spécial, which is like French fries and some weird yellow hollandaise sauce. So I don't know. I like Europe places. I've been to Spain and Switzerland and Amsterdam, Germany. So I like Europe. But I like Switzerland. Most defining moment in your life? Probably getting an answer from God, age 19. So most defining. I did a video about it on my YouTube channel. So I may leave it down there, but it was like the first time I ever prayed and asked if he actually even exists, and that was around 17 years old. So before that, I just kind of like went through the motions, but 17 is when I found out. I would say that's the most defining moment in my life. Okay, so that was Megan who asked that. Cindy said, "Can surely visualize what your daily life is." Earth Angel. Can surely visualize what your daily life is. Daily life is just working a lot. Just meeting with a lot of clients a day, doing emotion code, body code, and trying to spend more time with my son Hayden on the weekends. That's kind of my goal. Let's see, Jessica. How do you stay disciplined to work from home with two adorable kids? How do you make time for all the behind the scenes work? Honestly, you're gonna have to like hire someone, or I mean, in my opinion, like I mean, it sounds crazy, but there has to be some sacrifice, and so if you have a partner in crime that could help you out, or I think that's or you have a friend that will take care of your kids, it's worth it. It's a good investment. Obviously, The future holds me bringing in a bunch of practitioners, have like 10 practitioners that I work with, and I slowly kind of move away from the laptop. So that's my goal, and yeah, that's what I want to do. So I think at the end of the day, I don't want to be self-employed. I want to be able to hire people as good as me or better, and then kind of leave the legacy of Coding Alternative to be where it's at. And so yeah, that's a really great question. So I think it's all about leverage, having other people would I mean, in my culture, there's just a lot of people that would love to take care of take care of your kids and things. So I think that's key, and so it's give or take, and so I think that's that. So Jackie says, "Is there anything you're afraid of?" Yeah, my biggest being afraid of is not being a good dad. I think that's one of my biggest fears. Who are your role models? Well, Jackie, you asked more than one question. This is unacceptable. Who are your role models? Uh, Obviously, Jesus Christ is a big one. Um, my mother, yeah, Jesus Christ and my mother. And then there you go. We know your mom and. All right, Jackie, that was not nice. You know, I'm gonna say that. But a celebrity or famous person you admire and would like to emulate. Well, there's no celebrity I'd like to emulate. I always thought, like when I was younger, that you could take pieces of someone. For example, like Howard Hughes's tenacity. I'll take that. His promiscuity, like his way he was with women and men, and well, we don't know other things. I wouldn't take that from him, but I would take his tenacity to be like, we're gonna bet all the horses on it. I love that about Howard Hughes. I love the fact that you know he had back problems, ear issues, and he'd be like in the restroom, like building plans for a plane. Again, just that drive. I think that's really attractive to me. Someone that doesn't take no for an answer, just keeps has big vision and is willing to just while everyone else is asleep, they're working. I love that. And then I think Howard Hughes, like, he's like making business deals while he's on an airplane, like taking advantage of all the time possible. Just a very amazing businessman. I love that. Again, his addictions and things like that, I don't like at all. Let's see. I also like singers. Like I like Brandon Boyd from Incubus. I like Tom York, Radiohead. I like singers. You throw a book or movie that changed my life. A good book, a movie that changed my life. Um, I would say there's a movie called Shawshank Redemption. It's one of my favorite movies. That's my number one movie, I think. And then there's another good movie, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. That's another one of my favorites. What else? I like Gladiator. Gladiator is a really good movie. I like epic movies. And what else? Dancer in the Dark with Bjork in it. It's really, really good. Um, yeah, so I'm all over the place. Like sometimes I like the love comedy thing, but it's kind of like drama. And then I also like very intense movies. Like I said, Dancer in the Dark's pretty intense. It's very intense last 5 minutes of the movie. But yeah, I also like Peaceful Warrior. Peaceful Warrior is a really good movie. Okay, so let's see. A book that changed your life. Outside the Bible, I would say. Um, okay, so The Millionaire Mind is a good one, and Law of Success. Those two books are good. Law of Success by Napoleon Hill um, and yeah, Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. All right, so when and why and who inspired you to become a healer? Actually, my mother was an oncologist, and she inspired me because she was into like holistic ways, like chakras, and she was into acupuncture. And my malaise in July 2015, so where I didn't want to be where I was at in 2015. So I guess myself, my old self, or my temporary self of not being happy with where I'm at, that's the person that inspired me to become a healer, because I needed to heal myself first. And so I was in a place where I didn't want to be, and I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I happened to look up Amazon and just kind of go in there looking for a self-development book. That's me punching keys. And then all of a sudden, boom, just shows up the emotion code book, and I read it. So, and I guess Dr. Brad, he was one that, his video of of like, did you know you can work from home and heal people all over the world? Did you know that you're a healer? And I watched that video and I remember going like, man, this is I've seen these videos before. I'm not going to get sold bad like bag of goods. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. And like, oh, well, let's try one more time, dude. Just like get certified. So him technically, he started me on my journey because of that video, and he sold me on the dream of traveling the world and healing people. And technically, I could just take my laptop and go anywhere I want. So he was right. That was like, it's almost like the last dream I bought recently, and it actually worked. So. How about your morning, evening routine? I like reading in the morning, praying, reading, and meditation in the morning. Nighttime, I try to read a little bit, but I'm really tired, so I usually just pass out at night. So no evening routine. Morning routine, yeah, meditation, prayer, and reading. Is there something you do daily, weekly to stay grounded, connected, humble, in addition to working your heart wall? Yeah, again, that's just the same thing. It's just my morning routine. Most valuable life experience. I would say my most valuable life experience is anytime that I'm asking for some help from above, and so it's not really one experience. I would say there are many valuable experiences that continue to come to me, but I think the main thing is like when I'm asking for help and I'm like, I need help, I need direction, and the way it shows up. I think that's always surprised me. Oh, wow, like a child just answered me. Or wow, this person on the pulpit just answered me. Or wow, this book is like these last 7 pages is exactly what I needed to read, like to the T. Like I think those are my most valuable experiences, is never knowing how the response, where the answer is coming from. And so anyway, and then, did I mention I like Peruvian food and sushi? Okay, so that's really important for those of you my friends. So if you want to be friends with me, just invite me to Peruvian food, and then bam, we're just connecting, we're talking, we're jiving. We exchange gifts, and then I go over to your home, we say mazel tov, and then it's the whole thing starts with food. I mean, if you have good Peruvian food, good sushi, I mean, how could you not be a good friend? That's where it all starts. And then one of the things I don't like, a pet peeve of mine, is people that belittle others. And if you're you talk down to you, or you say, oh, you're being immature. That's one of my biggest pet peeves, is when people kind of like talk down to others. I think just uplifting other people, I think, is really important. And if you are going to comment, make a sandwich out of it, like positive, negative, positive. Most people just don't do that, but I think that's something we can all work on, even myself. So anyway, so that's it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed these answers, and if you have any other questions, just put them below. I'll probably make a second video of these, just because I just want people to know kind of more the other side of me, which is it's actually just me, but I just don't talk about it a lot. So with that, hopefully you guys have an amazing day, and again, feel free to write some more questions. I might do a second video, just because I want my clients, my other practitioner friends, to know me more, and to get to know me on a more personal level. So I got to make these videos. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully something was interesting that you didn't know about me. And then hopefully we go out to sushi. I mean, it only makes sense now that you invite me and you message me and say, let's go to sushi. I mean, it's just, if you're ever in Vegas, that's how you grab my heart. So anyway, you guys have a great day, and we'll talk soon. Take care. Bye-bye.